By this sad hero with love unacquainted, viewing Leander's face, fell down and fainted. He kissed her and breathed life into her lips, wherewith as one displeased away she trips. Yet as she went, full often looked behind, and many poor excuses did she find to linger by the way, and once she stayed, and would have turned again, but was afraid in offering parley to be counted light. And so on she goes, and in her idle flight her painted fan of curled plumes let fall, thinking to train Leander therewithal. He, being a novice, knew not what she meant, but stayed, and after her a letter sent, which joyful hero answered in such sort as he hoped to scale the beauteous fort, where within the liberal graces locked their wealth, and therefore to her tower he got by stealth. Wide open stood the door, he need not climb, and she herself before the appointed time had spread the board with roses, strewed the room, and oft looked around and mused he did not come. At last he came. Oh, who can tell the greeting these greedy lovers had at their first meeting? He asked, she gave, and nothing was denied. Both to each other quickly were affied. Look how their hands, so were their hearts united, and what he did, she willingly requited. Sweet, sweet are the kisses, the embracements sweet, when like desires and affections meet. For from the earth to heaven is Cupid raised, where fancy is in equal balance paised. Yet she this rashness suddenly repented, and turned aside to herself lamented, and if her name and honour had been wronged by possessing of him for whom she longed, aye, she wished, albeit not from her heart, that he would leave her turret and depart. The mirthful god of amorous pleasure smiled to see how he this captive nymph beguiled, for hitherto he did but fan the fire, and kept it down that it might mount the higher. Now waxed she jealous, lest his love abated, fearing her own thoughts made her to be hated. Therefore unto him hastily she goes, and like light Salamancis her body throws upon his bosom, where, with yielding eyes, she offers up herself a sacrifice, to slake his anger if he were displeased. Oh, what god would not wherewith be appeased? Like Aesop's cock, this jewel he enjoyed, and as a brother with his sister toyed, supposing nothing else was to be done. Now he her favour and goodwill had won. But know you not that creatures wanting sense by nature have a mutual appetence, and wanting organs to advance a step, moved by love's force unto each other's leap? Much more in subjects having intellect, some hidden influence breeds like effect. Albeit Leander, rude in love and raw, long dallying with hero, nothing saw that might delight him more, yet he suspected some amorous rites or others were neglected. Therefore until his body hers he clung. She, fearing on the rushes to be flung, strived with redoubled strength. The more she strived, the more gentle, pleasing heart revived, which taught him all that elder lovers know. And now the same 'gan to so scorch and glow, as in plain terms, yet cunningly he craved it. Love always makes those eloquent that have it. She with a kind of granting put him by it, and ever as he thought himself most nigh it, like the trees of Tantalus she fled, and seeming lavish saved her maidenhead. Never king more sought to keep his diadem than hero this inestimable gem. Above our life we love a steadfast friend, yet when a token of great worth we send, we often kiss it, often look thereon, and stay the messenger that would be gone. No marvel then, though hero would not yield so soon to part from that she dearly held. Jewels being lost are found again. This never 'tis lost but once, and once lost, lost forever.